Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Overheard, a Hong Kong crime drama thriller from 2009 that stars Lau Ching-wan, Louis Koo, and Daniel Wu, with supporting roles by Zhang, Jingchu, and Fong. A major stock exchange in the world, Hong Kong attracts not only money, but people who try to manipulate the market. At the Hong Kong Police Force Commercial Crime Bureau, an operation is underway to infiltrate a trading company, where a man nicknamed Boss is the chief suspect. The team of Criminal Intelligence Bureau officers, led by Inspector Leung, played by Lau Ching-wan, together with Yeung, played by Louis Koo, and Lam, played by Daniel Wu, installs interception devices to monitor the company's communications. So all three of the lead characters are the protagonists, which is pretty neat. Now, Overheard is essentially a surveillance suspense film, and it's a good one. The thing that really ramps up the tension is that our three lead protagonists make some questionable decisions during the investigation that lands them in some serious trouble. Now, this film does a very good job of being consistently suspenseful. It's not an action movie or even like a traditional thriller, but the aura of danger is like always there. Most of the characters do some shady stuff, even the good guys, and if someone else finds out what they did, it's over for them. You know, much of the film is concerned with the manipulation of stocks and or the cover-up of evidence. But if you cross the bad guys in particular, there's a chance you could end up dead. So we're not just talking about lost money and careers here. You know, it can get pretty dangerous because you're dealing with some really bad dudes. But it's entertaining stuff with real stakes, you know, and there are some surprises in this one. I'll give it credit for that. It's only 1 hour and 39 minutes long, so it's easy to sit through. The character work is good, you know, which is supplemented by good acting as you would expect from this cast. I mean, there's definitely, like early on, the characters already start clashing. There's definitely some animosity between Louis Koo's character and Fong's character right from the start. These guys do not like one another. Also, Koo's character is under a lot of pressure in his home life, given the poor health of his son. And on the other hand, you have Daniel Wu's character, who's like the younger guy, seems to have a pretty easy access to a promising future through his future father-in-law, but he makes some bad decisions because I think he's trying to prove to himself that he can hit it big financially. And then you have Lau Ching-wan, who's dealing with like basic life problems, but there's people who are attempting to pressure him to do some illegal things, so he's got to deal with that on his end. So it's a good script, I think, and you have good acting with good characters, and they have their problems, and then it all kind of spirals out of control, so to speak. So you have Koo, Wu, and Lau, very convincing in their roles, and they really anchor the film. Even Michael Wong shows up in this. Now, some critics I've read over the years have made fun of his performance in this. It's kind of easy to make fun of Michael Wong all the time, I guess, but I do kind of like him in this one. Even if you don't like his acting, it's entertaining. I'll put it that way. I really think he added to this film. Now, one thing I would like to point out is that this film was directed by Alan Mak, who, in my opinion, is likely the person responsible most for the greatness of Infernal Affairs. Now, if you remember, Infernal Affairs was co-directed by Mak and Andrew Lau. However, if you look at their solo directing history, Mak is a more consistent director when compared to Lau, in my opinion. And Andrew Lau made some of the worst Hong Kong films I have ever seen. A Man Called Hero, The Park, Look for a Star. I mean, that's just 3 examples. So, personally, I think Mak is the better director of the two, even though he's not mentioned as often. But in any case, Mak is he's made some good stuff. Even if you want to check out some of his solo stuff, you could check out A War Named Desire is a good example. So, yeah, there's good direction here, too. So, really, this movie is just pretty solid from top to bottom. I mean, it's a good, solid, you know, there's nothing crazy weird going on in this. If you just want like a traditional kind of suspense film, this is a good one. I like it. I recommend this, definitely. It's available streaming on Amazon as well as physical media. And as always, we will see you next time.